Hello, artists. Today we are going to learn about the principles of art. You might be wondering, is that the same as the elements of art? They're a little bit different, but they are related. Now, the elements you know already are line, color, value, shape, form, texture, and space. Now, the elements of art are the things you need to have in order to make the work of art. Okay, I'm going to pretend that I'm making a delicious banana bread. Now, the elements I need in order to make that bread is bananas. I need those. I need flour, probably some eggs, maybe even some milk. Those are the elements. I need them in order to make the banana bread. But if I want to make it even better, I'm going to add some sugar and some spices to make that bread even more delicious. That is what the principles of art are. The principles of art are not Mr. Britoy or Mr. Riley, not those kinds of principles. The principles are just the extra things that make the art even better. So we're going to learn some of those new movements. You ready? The first one actually is movement. Let's learn it. Ready? Movement, pattern, unity, emphasis, rhythm, balance, and the last one is contrast. Let's learn more about them. Movement. Movement is just when things look like they're moving, right? The wave looks like it's about to crash, and this black and white drawing looks like it's actually moving. It plays a little trick on your eyes. Artists can also use pattern. Patterns with shapes, like Vasily Kandinsky did. He loved circles. This artist, his name is Kehinde Wiley, and he loves using beautiful patterns behind the people he draws in his portraits. This is actually a real painting. Isn't that amazing? It looks so real. Next is unity. Unity is when things are coming together as one. If there were just one man in the sky, it wouldn't look unified. But because there are so many scattered around, it's all connected with unity. Next is emphasis. Kind of a funny one. Emphasis is where your eye is drawn to one thing right away. You probably saw that green tomato first, and you probably saw that very white skull first. That means it has emphasis. It draws your eye in right away. Next is rhythm. Rhythm has to do with music, right? We have rhythm with Mrs. Rao in music class. But rhythm can also exist in artwork as well. And I like this one of these women dancing because you can sort of feel them moving to the rhythm. So it also probably has some movement, right? The screen painting has rhythm inside of the lines. Next is balance. Balance is about things being equal. The sculpture of the ballerinas almost look like a mirror image, the same on both sides. This balance is balanced, however. Let's pretend that this red shape were gone. Let's just erase it and that spot were white. If that happened, it would look kind of empty. That whole spot would be sort of empty where the other side would look really heavy. But because everything has a certain spot, it looks balanced. And last one is contrast. Contrast is kind of like emphasis, where there's one thing that kind of catches your eye because it's different. This orange part is very different than the rest of the blue. And in this kind of stormy landscape painting, the bright colors of the corn is like really, really bright compared to the very dark stormy clouds. So that is contrast. I hope you enjoyed learning about the principles of art, everybody. Thanks for listening.